So I'm carving a bamboo peg, one of many hundreds that I have to make to build a bamboo treehouse. A while back, my son asked me to build a treehouse for him, and I decided to make it out of bamboo. I figure let's utilize some natural materials. But nobody said building out of natural materials was going to be easy. Most times when you go to Home Depot, you already have the wood cut and milled and ready to go, and for the most part you just have to nail it together. But when we're working with natural materials, there's a lot more work involved. You're the one who has to turn it from raw material into something more processed. So how did I get myself into this? Let's step back a little and see how this all began.
Hey Dad, can you make me a treehouse?
Sure, buddy, but why do you want a treehouse?
I want a treehouse so I can play with my friends, without my sister around so I can work on projects. You know, just a place to be alone without anybody else.
Oh man, how could I say no to that? So here we are. I harvested a bunch of bamboo from a friend of mine's who said I could have all that I could take, and then I treated it so that it could be resistant to bugs and last much longer than bamboo would last if you didn't treat it. And in fact, if you want to learn how to do that, I did make some videos that you can check out above. I have one video that shows how to pressure treat bamboo by making a modified bouchier system. And I also have another video that shows how to just soak the bamboo in a solution of boric acid and borax that will treat the bamboo and make it last for many, many years. And we're taking that bamboo we treated and we're turning it into a treehouse. This is what we got here so far, and I'll go over the process of how we got to where we are right now. But this treehouse is located in our food forest. We're gonna equip it with a bridge, a slide, and you know, all those other fun little things that treehouses typically have. Except this one will be made out of bamboo. So let's jump into what we've been doing so far. We measured off all our bamboo poles and cut them to size using a Sawzall. And then we made some modified fish mouth joints that we covered in a past video that shows you exactly how to make these. And these are used for the vertical posts that are holding up the main wall beam in our structure, and that's happening on all four corners. Now you can make the fish mouth joints on the ground or in place. I chose to do most of these in place here so that I can level off the uneven bamboo here. You can see that it's not perfectly straight, so I kind of play with the level of the vertical piece. I make it as level as it possibly can be, and then I mark off where the fish mouth joints want to be, and then I make them. After that, after I carve them all out, it gets pegged together and temporarily braced in place. I like using the 2x4s as opposed to a piece of bamboo because the bamboo doesn't really attach to the foundation here very well. Whereas a 2x4, you can easily nail in down there and then just tie it off up here. So once we got all that kind of braced off, we got our bracing in place here using cross pegging. And when we cross peg, that keys in the bamboo so it doesn't just slide out. It's a great technique when using bamboo pegs to secure things. And now I'm starting to install the top plates here for walls 3 and 4 to walls 1 and 2. You can see here that we're going to be using bolts instead of pegs. This area here is going to be holding a lot of major weight for the bamboo structure, and so I just wanted to make sure that it was more secure than using bamboo pegs. And so you could use bamboo bolts or bamboo pegs throughout the whole structure, but cost adds up, so I like to just use them where I feel like they're really needed. And so pretty soon we're going to start framing the roof, and that's going to be a whole nother process that I'm going to show you in a future video, exactly how we're going to frame the roof for this bamboo house. We did make a model of this bamboo structure beforehand, so we would have more of an idea of how much bamboo we were going to need and how we were going to connect it all. But as we were building, I decided to make a change to the roof design, so we're going to tweak that a little bit on the fly. But the model is a great way for you to get a grasp on what kind of work you're going to need to do when constructing any bamboo structure. And yeah, but before we go, I want to show you how we're connecting the bamboo to our foundation. So I saw this method shown by another YouTube video, and I thought it was a genius idea. These little eye hooks coming out of the foundation that you can just tie the bamboo off to. Right now I have it temporarily tied. I'm going to have 3 more pieces meeting up right here at this juncture, and all of them are going to be tied off to these eye hooks. And it's a great way to secure the bamboo without actually having to drill into the bamboo. Now, another method for creating a foundation for bamboo, if you're actually on the ground and you can pour a concrete footing, is you can make a custom concrete footing in which you have a piece of rebar sticking out, and the rebar will stick through the bottom of the bamboo here up to the first node, and you can drill a hole in the bamboo and fill it with concrete and really secure the bamboo to the foundation that way. So that about wraps it up. I hope this was a pretty decent introduction on how to build with bamboo. There are some more detailed videos where I dive into pressure treating and how to make certain joints with bamboo, and upcoming videos where I'll show you how to tie bamboo off. So you're going to want to be sure to subscribe, and if you like this video, plant that finger on the like button. I'm constantly throwing up new videos all the time to help you learn how to utilize resources that are local to the tropics. So everybody, mahalo once again for watching. Till next time, ahui ho.